If you are training for Hyrox and you are sticking to the 80-20 rule, you're training wrong. Okay, not in every case. But let's take a closer look at what the 80-20 rule is and how you should split up your training each week for optimal results. Hyrox athletes training more than 8 to 10 hours per week should stick to the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule is an approach where you split your training to 80% low intensity, 20% high intensity. Means sticking to that rule, you will spend around 80% of your training volume at a training intensity that is pretty low, somewhere between zone 2 and zone 3. The other 20% you spend in higher zones. Sticking to that approach allows for high training volume, maximize recovery, maximize aerobic fitness, and fatigue control. But for most athletes, training more than 10 hours per week is just unsustainable. And if you're an Hyrox athlete training less than 8 hours per week, you may benefit from a 60-40 or 50-50 approach. It means you should split your training into 50 to 60% high intensity training, 40 to 50% low intensity training. Prioritize high intensity when your time is limited, but be mindful about your recovery. This allows for enough high intensity training to cover the competition specific area, and that even with lower volume. If you would stick to the 80-20 rule, you wouldn't get enough high intensity training in, and you wouldn't perform as good as you could on race day. In the end, the key is to find the right distribution of training intensity that allows you, with your day-to-day life, to move towards your personal goal. And if you are unsure how to structure your training, check out our links in bio. We have just dropped a doubles and a single specific training program called 8 Weeks Race Ready.